In the next part, now once again we will start the numerical problems based on Newton's universal law of gravitation. Continue with the previous problem. We have studied in between Mahendra and the earth, the gravitational force is too large compared to Mahendra and Virat. Now the next question, starting from rest. The meaning of starting from rest in science is u equal to 0. Starting from rest means initial velocity is 0. What will be the Mahendra's velocity after 1 second? Initial velocity is 0. What will be the Mahendra's velocity after 1 second if he is falling down due to gravitational force of earth? If the Mahendra get pulled with the gravitational force of earth after 1 second, what will be its velocity? So for that purpose we must to calculate the gravitational force, and that gravitational force divided by mass of the body will give you acceleration. Once you got the acceleration value, then you can very well calculate the velocity by using Newton's equation of motion, whatever you have studied in class 9th. So writing the solution here, u equal to 0. We have studied in the previous problem the force of attraction between Mahendra and the earth is 733 Newton. Mahendra's mass is 75 kg. We want the velocity of Mahendra after time equal to 1 second. So here we have to calculate to find v equal to how much after 1 second. So here Mahendra's acceleration will be calculated similar to whatever we have calculated in earlier Mahendra and Virat case by the equation f equal to ma. So acceleration equal to force by mass. Here force is 733 Newton divided by mass of Mahendra is 75. The calculation of this, dividing this 733 divided by 75. How you can divide? Divide by initially by 5. Then divide by further 15, because 15 5s are 75. So it will give you a division 9.77 meter per second square. This is the acceleration which will act on the Mahendra. Actually this is the acceleration due to gravity. That is called as acceleration due to gravity of earth on the earth's surface. It is approximately taken as 9.8 meter per second square. Now here in this problem we have to calculate the velocity of Mahendra after the 1 second. So according to Newton's first equation of motion, v equal to u plus at. V equal to u equal to 0. This is the given to you. Acceleration is 9.77 into time is 1 second. So solving this we get the final velocity is 9.77 meter per second. So comparing with the example number 2, the velocity is nearly 1.83 into 10 raised to 9 times greater of this Mahendra. So because in that problem the acceleration depend upon the force of attraction between Mahendra and Virat. In this case the acceleration depend upon the force of attraction between Mahendra and earth. Hence as this force is larger in magnitude, hence acceleration is larger in magnitude, hence velocity is also larger in magnitude. Let us see the next question based on Newton's universal law of gravitation. Students, these problems having somewhat complicated numbers, hence the student in the beginning stage may feel it is difficult, but once you repeatedly see these videos and practice the same problem, it becomes very simple and it is a part of the science too. So if you practice it, it becomes simple one. So everywhere there is a concept of mathematics. In each and every problem we are again and again using only one formula, only one equation, that is f equal to g m1 m2 divided by d square, that is the distance between the two masses, or it is also be denoted by r, that is the equation is f equal to g m1 m2 by r square. Now let us start the next question based on again Newton's universal law of gravitation. The masses of Earth and Moon are 6 into 10 raised to 24 kg and 7.4 into 10 raised to 22 kg respectively. It means mass of Earth is this. This is the standard which you know. Now you have remembered this value. This is also a standard value, that is mass of Moon. You can very well note it and remember it. This is the standard value. Mass of Moon is smaller compared to mass of Earth. The distance between them is 3.84 into 10 raised to 5 kilometer. Calculate the gravitational force of attraction between the two. Use this G equal to 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. Earlier we have taken this G value 6.67. That 6.67 is approximately can be written as 6.7. So this is also a correct value. So G equal to, it is given to you and same value you have to use in calculation. There will not be any large difference in your answer. G equal to 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. It is not different value. It is the same one, similar to 6.67, just by rounding off it is taken. Now in this problem, the first mass is mass of Earth. Here this is capital G actually. It is 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. Second mass is mass of Moon, 7.4 into 10 raised to 22 kg. And the distance between them is 3.84 into 10 raised to 5 meter. Here the unit must be meter. So we have to find the gravitational force between them. So from Newton's universal law of gravitation, the force is calculated by the formula G m. This m is here the mass of Earth. Second mass is, that is mass of the Moon upon the distance square, that is d square. So same terms are written in this equation. This F equal to G me into mm by d square. Sometimes we are using one capital M and another one small m. Capital M is always to the larger mass. Small m is generally to the smaller mass. Now substituting the values for the force, F equal to G value is 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11. Mass of Earth is 6 into 10 raised to 24. Mass of Moon is 7.4 into 10 raised to 22. Upon distance between them is 3.84 into 10 raised to 5 whole square. Now you have to perform this calculation. How to carry out this calculation? It is a separate problem in your mathematics at your level. So at first you solve the only power of 10 by laws of indices. Find the net power of 10 value. For example, solving all these power of 10 by laws of indices, you will get 10 to the power 25. Then you carry out the multiplication of only number, that is 6.7 into 6 into 7.4 divided by 3.84 square. How we can write 3.84 square? No need to carry out the multiplication. This is not your answer. So just you write 3.84 two times, 3.84 into 3.84. Now solving means you make the denominator 1, means divide, means cancel this number by the rules of cancellations and bring your denominator as 1. For example, if you divide by the 4 in numerator and to this 3.84, you may get somewhat 0.96 value. 96 is a multiple of 12. Further you can divide by 12 and further maybe by 8. So solving this number 6.7 into 6 into 7.4 divided by 3.84 into 3.84. These are the number, and we have already concluded about the power of 10, that is 10 raised to 25. How power of 10 is calculated? For example, this 24 minus 11 is 13. 13 plus 22. How much 13 plus 22? 13 plus 22 is, it is 35 divided by, this is 10 to the power 10. So 35 divided by 10 to the power 10, it is 10 raised to 25. Now solving this number, you will get the value nearly 2.018 into 10 raised to 24. So force in this example is 2 into 10 raised to 24 Newton. So the gravitational force of attraction between Earth and the Moon is 2 into 10 raised to 24. Now let us see the next question based on the Newton's universal law of gravitation. The mass of Earth is 6 into 10 raised to 24 kg. The distance between Earth and Sun is 1.5 into 10 raised to 11 meter. If the gravitational force between the two is 3.5 into 10 raised to 22 Newton, what is the mass of the Sun? Use G equal to, G is constant, 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. Now in this example, the force is given and we have to calculate one of the mass out of that two masses. So let us consider a first mass is 6 into 10 raised to 24 kg, that is mass of Earth. Here in example of Earth and Sun, here Earth is a planet, smaller body compared to a Sun. Sun is larger mass. Here G value is 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. Distance between them is 1.5 into 10 raised to 11 meter. And the force between them is 3.5 into 10 raised to 22 Newton. As G is given, this is gravitational constant, and surely you have to take formula of Newton's universal law of gravitation. So here we have to calculate the mass of Sun. From Newton's universal law of gravitation, as per your syllabus, the equation is F equal to G m1 m2 by d square. Substituting the values, 3.5 into 10 raised to 22 is the force. G value 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 into first mass is 6 into 10 raised to 24 into second mass of the Sun. Divided by distance between them is 1.5 into 10 raised to 11 whole square. Now solving this for calculating the EMS. Whenever you are calculating this EMS, so this get multiplied to this and this will shift to the denominator of this. Hence mass of Sun is 3.5 into 10 raised to 22. 1.5 square is 2.25 and 10 raised to 11 square is by laws of indices multiplying this 11 into 2, that gives 10 raised to 22. By the laws of indices like this, a raised to m whole raised to n, it is a raised to m into n. While solving this, so we are, as it is bracket square, we have taken the 1.5 square 2. So divided by this 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 into 6 into 10 raised to 24, the calculation of this 40.2 into 10 raised to 13. How 13? That is 24 minus 11. Whenever the base same, indices are added. This is a positive power, this is a negative power. So plus minus minus means subtraction will be taking place. Larger value minus smaller value, and to the answer the sign of the larger number, that is 10 raised to 13, like 24 minus 11 is 13. Solving this, initially you collect all power of 10 and then carry out the calculation. 3.5 into 2.25 divided by 40.2. It will give you 0.196 into 10 raised to 31. Hence mass of Sun is 1.96 into 10 raised to 30 kg. So mass of Sun is 1.96 into 10 raised to 30 kg. Whenever you calculate the answer, also express your answer in the sentence whatever asked in your question.